back to the channel. So today we're gonna be working on this 2014 Dodge Viper TA. And as you guys know, we've been waiting on parts and finally we got the parts that we need. They finally arrived. We got our driver airbag, our rotor that we've been looking for and finally got one in. And also this very important piece, our wheelhouse panel. As you know, in the previous video, we tried repairing this, but it just took way too long. We just did not want to waste time on it, but we got one in finally. We're gonna probably do that first, lift this car up on the quick jacks and try to install that, as well as all these other pieces like this front grille and as well as that carbon fiber rear spoiler. So let's get started and try to get this thing back on the road. Alright guys, so we got the old rotor off and this is the damage on it. It is cracked right here and it also is warped. The whole rotor is warped, as you can see by this crease along the side of the center hub. It creased right there, so luckily we found a really good deal on one. And it's actually OEM from factory, right? You ordered this from Dodge.
I mean, if you call $900 a good deal,
I mean, better than nothing, you know?
It's a decent deal, but yeah, look at that. It's perfect.
Brand new.
Spanking new.
We couldn't even roll this car, like it would get stuck right here. As you can see, just scrape that area off, but this is brand new rotor. Now we can actually pump our brake system all the way through because we haven't pumped that just because this is so warped. We didn't want it just to rub up against the pads. So let's throw this new sucker back on there.
Yeah, the brake pads are thick.
Oh yeah, there's some thick brake pads and they're not like scratched or anything. If you guys are wondering, they're still really smooth. I'm surprised. I thought they would be messed up, but they're actually really smooth.
But yeah, we actually went ahead. We were supposed to do the wheelhouse panel first, but it makes sense to do the rotor before the wheelhouse panel. So let's keep on moving and get this stuff back together. Hey, man.
All right, guys, so this is our old one right here.
UPS, man.
Hopefully.
Hopefully some parts. Oh, he's the postal guy?
Postal guy.
Little letters.
Little letters.
We'll save that for the mailbox. But.
All right, guys, so we have our new wheelhouse panel right here. Dude, it looks beautiful, dude. Brand spanking new. Now all we gotta do is just remove some of these moldings right here, place them on our brand new one. We got all these rubber plugs here. We got to plug all these holes up and then we're going to throw that new one back on the car. Alright guys, so we just threw this wheelhouse panel on, we bolted everything down, it's all nice and sturdy. Now we're going to throw on the side skirt back onto the Viper, but before we do that, we got to throw this exhaust bezel back on there. It was damaged a little bit. I went ahead and sanded everything down and it looks really good. So now we're going to throw it back on and hopefully get the side skirt back on the Dodge Viper. So actually, before we throw this on and screw it on tightly, we do have to repaint this black area right here. It is a heat sensitive paint, just a regular black satin black paint right here. So we're gonna take this off real quick, scuff it down and repaint it. guys, so that turned out absolutely amazing. Look at that flat black finish. It's all dry. Time to remove all this stuff. And we got our little exhaust bezel piece that goes right here, and then we should be able to slap it back onto the car.
Alright guys, so we just threw on this side skirt, everything went down smoothly, but then we moved on to the front end trying to align the hood with the front bumper, and we just could not do it. The front brackets are so out of whack that it's just giving us a really hard time. We spent about 30 minutes on it, but it's just not possible. So most of the time people will recommend new hinges, and that is the best way to go. So we're gonna put an order in on those. And also we did notice that our headlight bracket is broken. There's a little bracket, a plastic bracket, so it's gonna keep the headlight up like this. And it's just gonna allow us to line it because it's just impossible to get it 100% without having them brackets.
For sure, that bracket will pull this together and also pick that up, closing this gap right here. So we're gonna need to order 2 hood hinges and also one little plastic headlight bracket that these Dodge Vipers have at the corners to pull them corners in right there.
Yes sir, but we're not gonna stop there. We're gonna keep on moving. We're actually gonna pull all 4 wheels off, pump the brakes because we're really anxious to get this thing on the road and just give it a test drive. We want to send it,
yeah, we want to see what it feels like, dude. See what this Dodge Viper is all about. Hopefully it drives straight because we did pull frame on this thing. If not, we're going to have to schedule an alignment appointment. But for now, let's go ahead and pump these brakes.
We got a mess going on, but we got all the brakes pumped through. They work perfect. Now it is time to go for a little rip.
Hopefully it drives good. I'm gonna let this this battery pack right here charge up a little bit because our battery did die because we kept leaving this trunk and the doors open, working in and out, but no big deal. This box right here is about to crank it right up. So let's go ahead and let her warm up. Hopefully it drives pretty good. I don't expect it to drive perfect because we did remove that suspension in the rear and in the front. So we're gonna test it, go real slow down the road and see what it does.
Yes sir, hopefully we don't run out of gas because we are running low.
Yeah, if it drives good, we're gonna drive to the gas station. If it doesn't, we're gonna have to turn around. But let's see what it does, dude. I think it's pretty warm, so let's hit the road.
Second gear, boys.
It's all over the road.
Is it really?
Yeah, the steering wheel, I can feel that rear end wanting to fishtail a little bit that way, but it's not like crazy. Yeah, the traction control light kicking on, telling me that
alignment is so bad, probably.
Yeah, usually when the alignment is really bad, the traction control light will kick on. So we're taking it really slow right now because the traction control light is actually kicking on because it's trying to kick out that rear end a little bit. It's nothing too crazy, but this happened to me before on other cars. When the alignment is really bad, it's gonna cut that traction control light on. And we're just right now just creeping to the gas station as slow as possible. And hopefully we make it there
traction at the bottom of the hill, so we pretty much just made it.
Yeah, we made it because we can roll down if we run out of gas.
Exactly. We made it, boys. Safe and sound to the Megastar. We're gonna fill her up. What do you say? Some 93. We ain't got no race fuel here.
Yeah, definitely gonna need some 93 because can't run race fuel. Can't run race fuel.
I know, right? We can go ahead and put some fuel in her, and we're gonna head right back. All right, so we got a full tank. Let's see if she'll fire right up. Let her rip. Oh man, good thing we came with 2 starters here, 2 battery starters. Man, this thing is a freaking race car. I think it may have like a special clutch in it.
I'm not sure it does. This thing's just like in or out.
You're barely on it too.
Barely on it, dude. I wish the alignment was perfect, man. We'd be golden.
We'd be ripping.
This is like a straight track car. That's what it feels like. It just feels like a straight track car. It's insane. It doesn't want to take left turns really good because the alignment is probably turned right. So whenever you take a left turn, it drags a little bit. So, you know, makes sense. We're gonna need alignment as soon as possible, but this thing just rips, man. It's fun to drive, dude. It's really fun to drive.
Alright guys, so it is the next day here and we are ready to go to the alignment machine. We got the car out because we're gonna give it a nice wash before we go there, and hopefully they align everything straight so we can give it some more rips and do some more test drives, actual test drives. The car is not 100% finished, but it is roadworthy as soon as we get that alignment done. But for now, we're gonna throw this airbag in that we got in the mail, and that's gonna finish off basically the interior, honestly.
Yes, sir.
So we've been waiting on this airbag for a long time. It is a pretty pricey one, and hopefully it's the right one. So let's pop this box open and see what we got.
I believe this was around like 700 bucks.
Was it?
Yeah, and they had to like get the VIN number to make sure that it matched up for this car. So
Hopefully
they give us like an orange badge or something in the steering wheel, you know?
orange or black, because
Yeah.
you know, I know how they have blue ones sometimes.
Ooh,
and we don't want that.
This is exciting.
Dude,
Show me. Black,
sick,
nice
dude.
and clean.
Just like original, dude. Everything is perfect. Now we're gonna throw this airbag in.
Yep, let's unplug that battery also, because you never want to pop an airbag in without unhooking the battery cables. So let's do that first, and
hopefully nothing happens.
I think it'll be good. Hopefully our light goes off, honestly.
Yeah, that's our main thing, is our airbag light,
That's our
which
S
I
light.
think these Dodges reset by themselves once you put everything back together. So let's see if it does that.
Does anything light up in there? What is that extra clip for?
The horn.
Oh, I thought like the snake would light up or something. The eyes, imagine if the eyes were like red.
That'd be sick.
That would be pretty sweet. See, I just came up with that. Watch Dodge try to steal that idea.
Probably. I mean, they got it on the Hellcat. The SRT lights up,
But not no eyes.
not no eyes.
Man, this interior is so clean, dude. Other than that, we're getting that replaced here soon.
Oh man, and that is our airbag right there, dude.
Can it do it?
Yeah. Brand spanking new.
Clean.
That is clean, man.
All right, so the car is all cleaned up, but it does have the swirl special.
Oh yeah, we definitely need a swirl mark remover, but we're gonna wait until we finish the whole car, and then we're gonna give it all that good 100% paint job correction, as well as clean it up with that Ethos car wash and ceramic coating. So that's gonna be later. Let's warm this thing up and head to the alignment shop.
Alrighty guys, so we're heading to the tire shop or the alignment shop, whatever you want to call it. And we're gonna get this thing aligned, but finally the airbag light actually turned off. All the warning lights are off, so we are good.
We're good to go. This thing is insane. I love driving it.
Freaking rocket. Alright boys, so we made it here. We're gonna try to make it up here without bottoming out. Watch them front things right there. Alright boys, so we do got a problem here. The car is so low that we cannot get it far enough up without it bottoming out and hitting this middle piece right here. So we're probably gonna take off the front bumper, right?
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna take off that front bumper, and I think that'll be the best method. Yep. We're thinking about doing like 2x4s right here, but I don't know if it'll read right. So let's take off this front bumper and get this thing aligned.
Alright guys, so we got it all in the green here at Good to Go Tires. The alignment is 100%. Now we can go rip up the streets because now it's gonna drive as straight as possible. And now we can do some burnouts, dude. I'm excited. Let's go test this thing out, dude.
Let's go. How's it driving?
It drives 100 times better. Now the traction control light and everything is off, dude. So we're good to go, dude. This is awesome. It feels a lot better now. Like honestly, everything feels a lot nicer and drives
smooth, ain't it?
It drives way smoother.
Man, that is the craziest flyby we have done yet. Alrighty guys, so that is gonna be a wrap for today's video. It was fun finally getting that first test drive in. Man, this thing is an absolute animal, an absolute beast. A lot different than any of the other vehicles that we own. The GTR, the ZL1, the Hellcat, man, this thing is just so much different, but it just feels so good with all that power. With that being said, guys, be sure your post notifications are on because we are gonna be completing this thing 100% here very soon. And also we got some awesome things on the way for the channel. Also guys, be sure to follow us on Instagram at Goon Squad where you can get an inside scoop there before YouTube. And if you wanna support your boys, be sure to visit goonsquad.com and copy some merch. So thank you guys for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments down below and we'll catch you next time. Peace.